Welcome back to Elizabeth Plants. My name is Elizabeth and today we are filming a kind of info how-to hydrogen peroxide in plants. So today is likely my last video ever filmed in, at least my last video ever that's a sit-down video. Filmed in this apartment. I'm filming it way in advance. We're still about 2 weeks out from the move. Technically, however, most things are packed, which I believe I mentioned in another video, we're actually out of town for half of that 2-week period anyways. So we can't really do packing stuff then. So we've done a lot of it already. And I'm also working on the days that I am home all day, so I don't really have time. This is our last weekend that is free, so I'm getting everything pre-filmed and pre-done this weekend. So not entirely sure when this video is going out, but I do believe that it is going out while I'm moving. The sun is quickly going down, so I'm going to see if we can take advantage of the sunlight that we have. And before we talk about how to use and why to use hydrogen peroxide on your plants, I wanted to announce to everybody that I am officially partnering up with Ana Luisa Jewelry. So if you are a longtime viewer, you know that I have partnered with them many times in the past. And if you aren't new here, Ana Luisa is a jewelry company that is phenomenal. The jewelry is so beautiful and the company is such a good company. You'll be hearing about them regularly on this channel. And if you've been around here a while, you know that I will be showcasing some jewelry. But before I showcase the jewelry, I thought I would share with you why I have decided to partner up with Ana Luisa and why I like the company. So not only is their jewelry absolutely beautiful, it's completely sustainable and the company has really good values. I'll be talking about their value system probably in the future, but to give an overview, the company is ethically sourced, sustainable, and I don't know what your guys' preference is, but gold is my go-to. I don't know if the camera's gonna even show you how all of my jewelry is gold. And in fact, all of my jewelry is Ana Luisa. I have completely purged anything I owned that is not Ana Luisa or was reasonably replaced by Ana Luisa. And gold can be really, or at least gold mining can be really dangerous on the environment. However, Ana Luisa does not mine their gold and they reuse gold that has already been mined. So today I'm going to showcase a couple of course, gold pieces. So the first piece that I want to showcase is actually a ring. Now I have not yet showcased a ring of Ana Luisa's on here, but I have not shown a ring because I don't really wear rings and it's hard to showcase rings while doing plants. However, I have decided semi-recently that I would like to up my ring game and wear more rings. The only reason why I don't is they always tend to irritate my fingers. I have very sensitive fingers and joints, and for whatever reason, rings just always irritate my skin and pinch my joints, and it's just uncomfortable. So I have actually been wearing this ring probably every other day. Every day I remember to put it on for a couple weeks now, and it has not irritated my finger at all. There are times where I'm just like tired of wearing a ring, so I'll switch hands. This one I measured to go on my like pointer fingers, and it fits better on my right finger, but sometimes that just gets in the way because I'm right-handed. So I love this little one. This was my top choice for rings. I like the simple little square gem and then just the simple gold band. The next thing that I'm going to showcase are the earrings that I'm wearing. The camera's not going to pick them up really well here because they are so small and dainty. And I'm kind of far away from the camera, so I'll show you a close-up. But I have been avoiding choosing a pair like this up until this point because I really like shiny and I really like glittery. But I decided to bite the bullet and go for these really simple ones, which I think was like the best choice for me. So I actually have been wearing these without taking them off for I think 4 days now. And I did not do that on purpose. They're just so comfortable that I forgot I was wearing them. I generally don't wear earrings in this bottom hole. And earlier today I was like, oh, I'm gonna wear those ones today. And I went to go find them and I couldn't find them. And I was panicking and I found them in my ears already. So I really like this piece. I like the simplicity. They're a good everyday wear if you wear every day because they're super comfortable. And the final piece that I'm going to show you actually isn't the necklace I'm wearing. This is a necklace from a previous haul that I've showed off. This is one that I just go to and wear all the time. The next pair is another set of earrings. And again, I'll show a close-up, but I really like this pair because of the little teardrop gem on it. Again, I don't really wear dangly earrings, like big dangly earrings. I really like simple and I like sparkly. So I love that there's the little gems on the hoop and it's got the little teardrop dangling down. A perfect pair to replace the little simple ones that I'm wearing on a more fancy day. And then real quick, I just wanted to show off the little carriers that they came in because in the past I've shown you these ones, which I think are super adorable. They're like little velvet envelopes. This time I got this little teal one, which has two little clips in it. And then I also got this little, it's like a burnt orange pouch. And again, it's got these two little pins. So now let's talk about hydrogen peroxide in plants. So why would you use hydrogen peroxide in plants? Well, if you've been around the block, either my block or the houseplant block, then you might know that it's used for pest control. I'm not going to go super in depth to like the science of it or anything like that. That's not my specialty. I simply do not have time to do the in-depth research and learning, but I am going to share with you why I use it and how it's useful to me. And then I'd love to hear about all the information that you guys have to share in the comments down below. Now, I use hydrogen peroxide in my plants for two primary reasons. And the main reason is pest control. I primarily use it for fungus gnats or moss gnats. So that's those little bugs that nobody can really get rid of for a long period of time anyways, and they're always like flying up in your face and getting really annoying. I use hydrogen peroxide to control the larvae. So the ones that are flying, I definitely would recommend a different regimen. Let me know if you're interested in my complete fungus gnat control process. I have talked about it a little bit in previous videos, but I'd be happy to do like a tutorial. If you kill the babies, there are no more adults. So I use hydrogen peroxide to kill the larvae. Now the second reason is really a secondary reason. I will never just use hydrogen peroxide for this reason, but the secondary reason is aerating the roots. It's bubbly, and so it has a tendency to do an okay job at aerating the roots. And so that's just kind of like bonus. Now, how does hydrogen peroxide kill the larva? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the science of it, but I know it works and I've had nothing but success. I mostly want to focus on showing you how I use it. So one of my most recent videos that you saw, I did plant chores and I watered all of like 3 tubfuls or 4 tubfuls of plants in soil with hydrogen peroxide mix. And I didn't really show you what I was doing in the video, but you could kind of see what I was doing. So now I just want to show you what I was doing. So I only use this in my soil plants. I don't really waste it on my leca plants, not because it's not gonna work. There's just not really any fungus gnats in my leca. They eat all the stuff in the soil, including roots, but primarily just all the stuff in the soil. So you're gonna find them housed in soil more. So I focus it on my soil plants. Now I've kind of pre-mapped this out for you guys, but essentially there are 2 formulas that I use and it kind of depends. So if I'm doing a large amount of plants, I use a 1-to-2 ratio. So that's going to be 1 parts hydrogen peroxide, 2 parts water. Now, I don't water with this, but I'm using it as an example because you can see into it. And it's smaller, so I don't have to carry my big, like, watering container. 1 part hydrogen peroxide, 2 parts water. Now, I use 50-50 if I am like pinpointing a plant that I know has a bad issue, handling a problem, and I use the 1-to-2 ratio if I am preventing a problem. Does that make sense? So I use a little bit more hydrogen peroxide if I am handling a problem and a little bit less if I'm preventing a problem. Today I'm just going to use the 1-to-2 because I'm not preventing I'm preventing problems, I'm not handling any problems, I'm not experiencing moss gnats right now. It's really not that complicated, but in your container, fill it with about 2/3 water. I recommend pouring the water first, and then top it off with your hydrogen peroxide. Ta-da! Now, I just pour this over the plant in the soil like you normally would water a plant. I like to make sure it's nice and thorough so it's all over the soil and we're not wasting any of it, but I do, like I said, want it to be thorough, so some of it's going to drain through. You're going to be able to hear it sizzling in the soil. It's nice and fun. I just have grocery store hydrogen peroxide. I think I got this at Meijer, but it's not Meijer brand, so maybe I didn't. But you can also get them for bulk on like Amazon or grocery store websites, or just go to your local grocery store and you can get it there. But that's kind of it. It's really not a complicated process. I really don't have a ton to say about it. That's that. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions about hydrogen peroxide in plants. I'd be happy to do a follow-up or answer them in the comments down below depending on how many I get. If you like this kind of quick and snappy house plant care content, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to check out my description below this video for some fun discounts to Ana Luisa jewelry. Again, my code and a link will be in the description down below. Love the company, love the jewelry, so much more love and information to come during our partnership, so definitely be there for it. Subscribe to see more houseplant content, and I will see you next time.